darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of a harvest from an innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what's up, motherfuckers? No, what's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Well, I hope. Been a good day. Really look forward to the show tonight. Made a little bit of a decision. We're not going to move on to Olympus 3 Night 2. I decided to put that off for now. Till another show. The recorder is in the chaplain's office. Not going to be a lot of activity in there. It's going to be a very, very boring 5 hours. Decided to move on to one of the newer recorders, onto the Tascam. From last time, if you guys remember, from the first investigation, the very first EVP we got was, "Hey, Tascam." So I put the Tascam recorder back in the same cell and see if the spirit would come say it again. So we're going to move on to Tascam Night 1, cell C36. I know you guys don't mind. As long as we have audio to analyze and just the amazing community that comes in here now. We're slowly growing. We're slowly getting there. Word is slowly getting out about the paranormal being on Twitch. Yes, there's other teams that stream the paranormal. But as far as I know, none of them analyze audio or evidence like we do. We are the only one right now. Other guys go out and live stream investigations. Others bring up cryptozoology. They touch on paranormal cases and some of their own and share some of their own evidence. But not to the degree that we do. We are the one and only right now. And I'm okay with this. Kind of big shoes to fill, though. It is. Being a gaming community, a hot tub streamer community. I ain't no titty streamer. I ain't got the man boobs for it. Sorry, guys. You ain't going to see me in a bikini anytime soon. Well, if the money was big enough and I knew it was coming, I'd probably stop and buy a bikini and wear it on stream. Or at least the top. You'd see hairy chest and all. Screw it. It's only a bikini. Who cares, right? It's all in fun. It's all fun and games until somebody wears a bikini. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got a little bit of a Jack and Coke tonight because I'm just in a good mood. Need to relax a little bit. Need to unwind from the day. So as I said, loud enough to wake you guys up, I hope. Got Tascam loaded. And we're going to have fun tonight. I just have a feeling. But then again, it's always a good night with you guys. It's always fun having you guys in here. Come in, chit chat, bullshit for a little bit, get some evidence, listen to the spirits talk, and some of the other investigators just kind of bumbling around. And I'm one of them. I tend to do that every now and then. You get so caught up in it, you just kind of wander. You just kind of meander through the investigation. You don't focus on investigating because you just want to see if you can find a spirit walking through the cell blocks. And that's all right. You're leaving your energy behind. The spirits can sense this. May not be that investigation, but a future one. They're going to remember you, and they're going to communicate. Let's see what we get on Tascam, Night 1, Cell C36. Hope you got your headphones on. Hope you got the volume up a little bit. And hope you got something to drink, because we're probably going to need it tonight. Good news is the throat's feeling a lot better. Night before last, I just talked a little too much. More than I'm used to. Just don't get me wrong. I don't mind talking paranormal, but I'm not used to talking that much. So, let's get started, shall we? All right, this is Brent back up on C Block, where a gentleman last time had said, "Hey, Tascam." And I hope to catch you again. I am without Chuck, so please do not hurt me this time. He will never be back here. I am leaving the Tascam again up here on the shelf. And just to make sure that this is recording, it is. Let's go back out and see in the light. It is recording. So this is Tascam recorder, cell C36. What? No way. Please don't tell me it said it already. There's a hay in there. There's a frickin' hay in there. I think. Let's find out. Vexus, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to it. Glad you made it. It almost sounds like it. But there's definitely a hay in there. But unfortunately, right after the click, there's a hay in there. So you are hearing this. It's not just me. It's not just me. Okay, we got it. Okay, the reason I can confirm this is the first investigation a year previously we got, when I said, hey, this is a Tascam recorder, when I went back to analyze it, we got hey Tascam. I don't know if the prisoner thought my name was Tascam, but we got a hey Tascam. So we got that same hey again. I don't hear a Tascam, but I hear a hey, which is good. It's a good start. We're off to an amazing start already. All right, so we can go ahead immediately into the show. We're 49 seconds and we already get an EVP. We're off to a good start. The downside is if you look across the top here, not a lot of people, nobody came through. There's not a lot of energy signatures. It's going to be a lot of silence. Hopefully we get some residuals. Otherwise, it's going to be 5.5 hours of almost nothing. I'm hoping for better. I'm actually hoping for better. I will be back, gentlemen, to speak with you again. A little bit later this evening, I've got to get all my equipment set up. In all fairness, putting the recorder back in the cell was more of an experiment than actually trying to get evidence. Because if I remember back, do I have this handy? Let's see, do I? Yes, I do. While we're listening, let's see if we can find it. Okay. We only got 14 EVPs in 5 hours last time. So this is all from the first investigation. Almost want to do this, which I'm going to, because this recorder is so sensitive. I'm going to go through and I'm going to amplify. Amplify up to about here. And the good thing with the Tascam, we can actually go in and amplify it a little bit so we can better hear it and not distort it. That's a big plus right now. Oh, Vexus, to answer your question from Discord, if you go into the plugins or the to the tools on Stream Deck, there are, just type in I forget it. I'll get you the name of it. There is one of the tools on Stream Deck on the add-ons for that of the voice modulator, so you can see the red bars peaking up and down. It is a tool on Stream Deck. Just to answer your question. Let me put that up on Discord real quick. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. So let me go back here. You're talking about the red bars, the frequency bars. So let me do this real quick since I don't want to do that. Okay, Stream Deck. Where's it at? It might be on Twitch Tools. I think it's on Twitch Tools. So let me get back over here to working. I think it's on Twitch Tools. Yeah, it should be in Twitch Tools. It's either on Twitch Tools or on OBS Tools, if that helps out at all. Sorry about the delay. I'll get you a definite after the show. I don't check my Discord at work. I honestly don't have the ability to. So it's either Twitch Tools or OBS Tools. We might actually be in for a slow night of EVPs. It sounds like we got another hey. What's up, Dads? How you doing tonight? No, that's not an EVP. So, Dads, we're not going to do the Olympus 3. It's in the chaplain's office. We're actually skipped over to, we're going to do the Tascam Night 1. Cell C36. Backlog of hopping games from the Olympics. Oh, fun. You watch more highlights of that leg snapping? Kind of interesting. As if I was mentioning at the beginning of the show, Dad, you remember when we got that, when I said, hey, this is Tascam Recorder, and the EVP was, hey, Tascam. It's actually kind of cool. I don't even remember where that was at. Oh, it was in the beginning, but it's like the spirit was mocking us. Yeah, it's the Olympics. What are they doing injuring each other? It's like, come on. Be a little more careful. A lot of these guys have careers to go back to. Yeah, I think this is going to be a slow recorder, unfortunately. Canadian girl's 8 inches taller than the. Oh my god. Like, she's Scandinavian. How is she gonna. Well. Being that tall and playing with China takes high sticking to a whole nother level. I'm not high sticking, I'm just checking up. It's not my fault she only comes up to my tits. You had to type that right as I was drinking, didn't you? Jack and Coke hurts in the nose. It's Miss Hockey Sun. We had like 5 good nights in a row. This is what we get, though. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, we don't know if there's going to be any EVPs hidden in there, and we found this out. This is like white noise before you sleep. It's like, oh, come on. Literally, it looks like nobody really came into the prison. Well, maybe right in there, but that's about it. So, that's more than a moan. There's talking. That might be investigators starting to come into the prison. And they're just 2 floors below. But we're going to find out. We're going to enhance the shit out of this. That's conversation. That's conversation. Okay, it's just investigators in the background. So we can go ahead and debunk that. Unfortunately. So unless the EVP or this, unless the spirit's really close, it's probably not going to catch much. And we're 10 minutes in. We still got almost 5.5 hours of this to go through. So I might have to skip around. I might have to jump through this. I don't think we can get anything up until about a quarter of the way through. Let's. Sounds like the same voices from before. I don't know. It's distant. That's all I can say is this is a distant voice. That's not the team. That is not the team. Absolutely not. There shouldn't be anybody in the prison right now. Wait, where was that? This is strange. That's a full-on statement. Now this is what confuses me. Earlier I thought it might have been the team, then I realized the time. Only 10 minutes in. Right now I am the only one in the prison. Everybody else is still in the office getting their gear ready. But as I've said in other shows, before everybody investigates, I run through the prison and set my recorders up. I'm literally should be the only one in the prison. It sounds like the team, but it's not. I realize the time frame. Nobody else is around right now. So this has to be an EVP. I'm going to let this play. Can you guys figure this one out? Because the end sounds like I don't know who did it. The few seconds before that, I don't know. I cannot, for the life of me, figure this out. Yeah, it sounds like two male voices. It's definitely two male voices. I can't. Okay. It sounds like Deads. Thank you for that. You caught it. I can't do it. I give up. Is the first voice. I can't do it. I give up. Is the first voice. you can tell right away that that's, like I said, without knowing there's no investigators in the prison besides me setting up. You hear a voice, I can't do it, I give up. No investigator's ever going to say, I give up. On any investigation, nobody's ever going to say, I give up. There's nothing here, I give up. But there's nobody in the prison but me. Everybody else is in the office. So it's an exclamation. It does sound like a name. The name, I don't know. Because remember, Cell C36, if you were here for the first investigation, there was somebody murdered right out. Basically, they were stabbed in the cell. They stumbled down the cell block down towards C8 where they fell dead. They bled out. So are they talking about the murder that was in the cell? I can't do it, I give up. Saying you're not going to kill somebody, you're not going to be the one to off them. So this one is intriguing. We're going to play it a few more times, then we'll save it and move on. Because I want to see if we can figure this out. This is cool. All right, Ben, I don't know who did it. If the hey name, I don't know who did it. Is what it sounds like to me, is I don't know who did it. I don't know who something did it. So we definitely have two EVPs there. And Deads, you could be very right. It does kind of sound like Ben, but I'm not 100%. You could very well be right. The only other thing I can think of is let's slow it down. Let's go into slow-mo. All right. It's not all right, Ben. It's all right, fellas. It's all right, fellas. Are you hearing fellas, or are you still hearing Ben? Because I'm actually writing down both. I'm writing down both on this one because it could be. You slow it down, it actually helps out a lot on this one. Let's slow it down just a hair more. Okay, you might be right. So that would mean there's not one, there's not two, but there's 3 EVPs in that one little section. There's 3 EVPs in here. There's sounds like 3 prisoners plotting a murder, which we know there was a child molester murdered in C-36 he was stabbed, stumbled out, went down the cell block, fell down, and bled out. So this is a murder plot. This is a murder plot right here, because I know I know enough about this part of the history. I forgot the name of the guy who was killed, but I will find out. I will definitely find out for you guys. So we got 214, 215, and 216. So we got 1, we got 2, and we got 3. We got 3 EVPs in 1. Dads, I'd almost guarantee this. I would almost assure you that somebody backed out at the last second because, hey, I'm not serving a life sentence. I'm getting out. I might be getting out in 20 years. I'm not going to do another, I'm not going to do another life sentence. So I got to step back on this. Entirely possible. And knowing that went on a lot in prison. Hey, you're bunking with a child molester. I'm not going to kill him. I'm serving a few years. You're in for life. You kill him. I'll help you do it. I'll even make sure he's distracted. But I'm not going to be the one to put the blade in, because that'll add another 30 years onto my sentence. No bueno. No. So yeah, it's it's an interesting story. Just out of 3 EVPs is piecing together a murder mystery from 30 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. And here we thought we weren't going to get any evidence tonight. So now we're not going to skip over anything. If we have to listen to 5 hours of silence, we're listening to 5 hours of silence. Because if we skip, we're going to miss shit like this. Vexus, I proved myself wrong. I don't think we're going to get any evidence, and bam, We got something fantastic. And shit like this happens, Vexus, you'll find out. You'll hear me complaining about all the silence, then all of a sudden, EVP. Cell C36. Cell C36, there was a child molester stabbed to death in there. I know this 100% fact. I might actually have the notes somewhere too. But yeah, Deds, that's where it was. And why'd that pause? Oh, what are you doing? Sorry, guys. Good thing is that took us up to 216 on EVPs. Vexus. There's the link for the voice analyzer for you. You're welcome. While we're listening to silence, figure I may as well make myself useful. So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I gotta update my emotes. What I'm doing is I'm just taking pictures for my investigations and minimizing them down. That way I can use actual real evidence and real pictures from investigations for emotes. I think it's a cool little as you can see, the one on you, I don't know if you can see it, is that's actually one of the mining head frames from Goldfield, Nevada. And that one too. Definitely have to come check out your animated emote when you get it done. If I can even talk right tonight. What the hell? Yeah. That's anything with Nevada State Prison. Some of that is pretty hard to find. Why does this one sound like Dave Johnson? But yeah, Dads, I can't find it either. It keeps redirecting me straight to High Desert. Dave Johnson ready? I don't know. And cleaning that up absolutely destroyed the audio. That is insanity. I've never seen it kill it that much. Literally. So we can go 7. What say you guys? Let's see. Let's slow this. I don't want to slow it down that much. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's put it over to acapella. Dave Paulson. We're going to save that like that. Let's bring up the vocals one more time and see what happens. What are you doing? This program is literally screwing with me tonight, and I don't know why. It just keeps freaking shutting on me. So I'm going to save this as an inaudible. I can hear something. I hear what sounds like a name. So I don't know. We're going to give it credit, but we're going to move on because I don't want to spend the show analyzing one name. Might be the mouse acting up, and it's a new mouse. Who knows? Oh well, shit happens. It happens to the best of us, but it always happens to me. And the good thing is we've already got 6 EVPs. We're 28 minutes in. We're already halfway to beating the task cam from the first investigation a year previously. So we're going to beat those numbers. We're going to beat that 12. We just need another 219. No. Yeah, we need 220 more EVPs total over the next 10 or 8 recorders to beat the last investigation. Oh, excuse me. We're going to do it easily. Before I do forget, do something real quick. when he gets his channel fully set up, I'll throw the link out for you guys to give him a follow. One of the guys that I work with is starting to stream, and he's going to be giving drumming lessons through Twitch. So when he gets it fully set up, I'll post a link for you guys. Appreciate it if you would go give him a follow. He actually wants to do this full time. So any aspiring drummers out there, or if you know anybody who wants to be a drummer, we'll get him hooked up. Yeah, music category is very good. It is. I've actually thought about bringing my radio show back and do it on Twitch. The only thing I'm worried about is TOS, even if I have ASCAP and BMI licensing. And that's one thing I looked at with Twitch. Even if you have full licensing to play music, they can still hit you with a TOS. Kind of a shitty thing. They will. I've actually messaged them on it. It's like I had my licensing. Like, well, the response was you're taking the risk. Now, Vexus, you being in Minnesota, are you a country music fan? And there's a guy, I believe he's in Minneapolis if I remember right, or he's up in White Bear Lake. His name is Jake Nelson, indie artist, real cool guy. You should look him up. He's more of, I don't want to say, he's not country, but he'll be doing was it the, God, I forget the name of the festival up there. I forget the frickin' name of the festival. He'll be playing at Woodstock 2022. Woodstock, and what's the other one? There's one more. I don't know if it's WeFest. Not Burning Man. Burning Man I don't think does country. But Explicit, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I think it's the Minnesota Country Music Festival or something like that. I gotta look away, so bear with me, please. Be playing at the Treasure Island Resort off and on. He does play a lot of festivals throughout Minnesota. good to see you, Explicit. How you been? Long time no talk. Ooh, it's a car. It's evidence. Not. I'll be honest with you. Hey, Toon, good to see you. Welcome back. It hurts sometimes. I miss doing my radio show. I get offers all the time. Hey, Brent, will you come back and do the show? If it wasn't for the paranormal, yes. I actually closed down the radio show to go back and do paranormal full time. I was balancing the paranormal, the radio show, and a day job. It was hell on earth. It's like, hey Brent, you ever want to do a show, give us a call. I got to be paid for it. I'm not going to waste that much time. And Darkness Dave, I don't know the name. I honestly don't. I basically did an indie radio show for 4.5 years called A Day to Nashville. Featured all indie country artists from around the world. I had over 2,000 artists in my library. Broadcast twice a week. Show was picked up in like 80 countries. I miss it. I really miss it. But I love this. If I could get as many viewers as I did listeners for my radio show, from the numbers from the UK alone, I could retire in 5 years. I make that joke, loosely of course. In the UK alone, weekly, I had between 15 and 20,000 listeners. I'd love to see 10 full-time viewers. I'd love to get into double digits on the viewer count. But to have 20,000 listeners. If I had 20,000 in here, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd have to have 15 frickin' mods. It's reassuring that I don't, because I couldn't control that many people. I'd have to pay mods. I would. Like, yeah, guys, you want a full-time job? Come mod for me. But I can handle shenanigans to a point. But you get that many people, you've got that many different personalities, and somebody's going to try to get away with something. That's the downside. Oh, Vexus, I've known Dead's what? About 8 years or something like that? He's one of maybe 3 people that I know through gaming that I would trust with my channel. I've known him that long that I'd trust him with my channel. It's finding people that believe enough in your channel as much as you do that they will be able to have a fair hand. You know, I'll pause this for a second. Explicit, you're not wrong. Yeah, Dad, you did. And I had a lot of kinks. Not a lot of people don't want to come to Twitch. But I don't want to do YouTube. I don't mind having a small crowd because it's people I know. And gradually they filter in. If I go to YouTube, I got a lot of competition. Twitch does not have a lot of competition for doing what I do. It's getting people to get over here away from gaming. Look, it's the hope I have for this. Look how quick Twitch jumped over and opened a hot tub channel. Explicit, I have. I've actually been approached. I've been on the news actually a few times. I've been on the news, 3 times here in Vegas. I've been interviewed on the radio a couple of times. But it's Twitch. People see Twitch, oh, it's a gamer station. No, it's gamers, it's titty streamers, it's talk shows. You see a lot of these guys, a lot of these big name DJs produce music on Twitch and people go to watch it. So I'm hopeful saying, okay, paranormal, who's to say there's 30 or 40 paranormal channels on Twitch. Only 4 or 5 actually are live all the time. And Deds is right. I don't have recreations. And I don't want to be able to talk all the time. I also want to do evidence like I'm doing here. And this lets people be physically involved with what I'm doing. People are physically watching what I'm doing and becoming a part of it. They get to learn what they do on what they see on TV. And when they go back and watch these shows, they can say, this is bullshit. Why have I been watching this all these years? They're missing a whole lot of stuff. What are they doing here? I'm coming on watching this guy on stream, breaking down evidence and explaining this all to us. And Vexus, I greatly appreciate that. Word of mouth from my viewers. I've got maybe a total of 15 people that come through on a regular basis. And anywhere up to 6 or 7 at a time. The XLRs, the SLSs, all that. We get in tune. That's my blessing in life, is I get to share a little bit of my knowledge with you guys. There's no better feeling in the world than get to share my experiences and my knowledge. And a lot of people don't understand that on certain aspects of the paranormal that I just don't go out and investigate. And Explicit, I do that. Vexus found me through AimFix, or I think I followed his channel. I went into his channel one day when he was actually doing some ice fishing. And the hard thing is going in and people see paranormal and they're like, wait, you're what? Oh, hey, paranormal. And then occasionally people click on, my name and give me a follow, but I'll get messages, what do you do? What are you doing? And I tell them, oh, I'll check that out sometime. 1 out of 10 actually does. And it's not disheartening, but it keeps me hopeful if even 10%. I will take 10%. Because 10 tells 10. 2 or 3 of that does it, so that's 30%. 30% tells another 30 people. It bumps up to 40%. And gradually those numbers are going to get out there and the name's going to be there. And it's going to be a gradual thing, and then all of a sudden it's going to be bam, overnight. I maintain hopeful on this, but I may remain faithful to my base. The people who come in later on aren't going to have the connection with me that I have with you guys. With Deds, with Explicit, with Vexus, with MDS, with Corgi, with, whoever it may be. The guys who have been here through it all are my base and are going to be the ones who are the reason I am where I am. And they're going to get I don't want to say more of the attention. They're going to help with more of the direction than anything else. I don't forget my base ever. I don't forget where I come from. You guys right now are one of the main reasons I keep doing what I'm doing. I love seeing your guys' name pop up. And I am so excited when I see that name pop up that I can say hello to you guys. And as it grows, it's going to be harder and harder for the new people. I don't mean to deter from them, but it all comes down to the people who helped get me there. If that makes any sense. Let's get back to audio. Yeah, it's a hard egg to crack, and I'm in it for the fight. I'm in it for the paranormal, and I'm in it for the fight. I want to see if it's possible. Sounds like a plan, Stan. It is. I've got a lot up here. I've got a lot of gears turning. And I'm okay with it. I'm always looking for that extra angle. On the weekends, I'm browsing YouTube, looking for extra angles to add to the stream. What little widgets, what little extras can I throw in here? I started off by enhancing the video, enhancing the audio, enhancing the output, and just trying my hardest to just tweak the slightest little things that make an improvement. Like Explicit, you made a hell of a difference with this stream, giving us the ability to get more evidence for me to share. And it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. And I I don't want to sound egotistical when I say this. It's easy for me to remain humble. It's the easiest thing for me, it always has been, to remain a very humble human being. And Explicit, thank you for that. You know what?
Thank you.
That means more than you'll ever know. It does bring a smirk to my face that people believe in me in the stream, believe in what I'm doing and trying to bring to the world. And Explicit, I think you were in here the other night when Vexus was asking all the questions. And it took a chunk of me. It took a lot of energy to... Corgi, yes, thank you. And I believe in you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. There's no other simpler way to put it. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. You guys are fucking awesome. And what hurts is the people that I've known for 20 years or more. When I did the radio show, oh, we believe in you, Brent. Out of all of them, 2 or 3 tuned in. Oh, we support you. We support you. Why aren't you tuning into the show? Oh, I'm busy. Really? Then they know I'm doing this. Oh, we'll tune in. I can't figure out how to set up an account. Verify your email. There you go. But I've got things to do. You know what? Don't expect me to support your business that you're doing if you're not going to help me out. Come in, turn on, set it in the background. Lurk. A lot of people do that, and I'm okay with it. I know we all have lives. And if somebody doesn't come in for a couple weeks, I'm good with this. If you come in, lurk, and just listen to me in the background while you're cleaning house, I'm okay with this. I understand. Life comes first. It are what it are. Yep. And can I quote you on that? We just keep doing what we do, doing what we love. You know what? For those that support us, we love each other. We're a dysfunctional family. Those that don't want to, brush them off. And it's okay. We're not everybody's cup of tea. We are not everybody's cup of tea, and that's part of life. But you would think, with the fascination with the paranormal, everybody is so gaga over ghost hunters, Ghost Adventures, Destination Fear, Ghost Brothers, all the paranormal shows. One pops up on Twitch. Do they watch? No. I don't want to be Zach Bagans. I don't want to be, Grant. I don't want to be any of those guys. I'm just you. I want to be me. I want to be the realest me I can be for you guys. And just share a piece of myself. Share my adventures and my experiences. It's not too much to ask. You just want popcorn. You know what? I just want a shot. That sounds good right now. I just want a shot. You know what? I think we should do shots, don't you? Salud. One shot doesn't hurt. I could always do my favorite toast. And I think I'll do it. I'll do one little more sip. One more sip. Here's to the woman with the little red shoes. She smokes all my cigarettes and drinks all my booze. She ain't got her cherry, that ain't no sin, but she still got the box that it came in. I got one face palm and I got one laugh. I'm good with that. I've been saying that toast for over 25 years. I definitely got problems. I've got issues. I've got subscriptions. And I've got a dysfunctional audience right now. I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys are knuckin' futs. And I love you for it. You love me. You really love me. I have a t-shirt that says, please cancel my subscription to your issues. Oh, I love that. I love that. Some of my shirts, I can't wear much anymore. I'll get in trouble for them. One of my favorite t-shirts, if it still fit, was please help fight blue balls. Together we can fight this deadly killer. T-Shirt Hell is an amazing website. That actually might look pretty cool, just seeing the white and nothing else. I'm amazed this hat actually doesn't blend in. Being a green hat, why isn't it blending in? Maybe it's too dark of a green? Saw a green shirt and a green cover from my chair. Found one with a floating corgi head. Think about that, corgi. You could be the next Max Headroom. What? It's not a bad idea. Get yourself a pair of the 80s black shades. You could be and put the 80s lines behind you. You could be the next Max Headroom. Oh yeah. Boston Scally Caps. As soon as I get some more money, I'm gonna order a few more of them. I love this. This freaking hat's great. Got the clover on the back. Oh yeah. I mentioned them. They should be giving me free hats that I'm wearing their hat on screen. How about 8 of the Paperboy hats? Nice. Got a wall of them behind me, but some of them I probably won't wear. My favorite hat is my Gorin Brothers hat. My Gorin Brothers Truckers hat. That hat has a lot of memories to it. Vexus, I'm actually thinking about it. I have very limited data on my phone. I have to find a place with Wi-Fi that I can get a signal. The prison is no bueno. There's no signal in there. In certain areas, there's flat out no signal. But yes, I would live stream an investigation. Cinder block walls, no. Concrete walls, a lot of steel. Vexus, I'm actually working on getting that set up. But yes, if somebody had the setup, I would. Absolutely. The only downside is a lot of places I like to investigate alone. It's not saying it against anyone. I just don't want the interference, if that makes any sense. Live streaming is not against TOS. I know this for a fact. But the good thing is I have a GoPro. I need the mobile hotspot for it, which I think I'm going to look into for the next investigation. I think it'd be a good idea. Yeah, I have the Hero 8 Black. Dual phones, both with 25 gig hotspots, unlimited data on the mounts of the GoPro 9. My GoPro 9 is... I think I'm going to get a couple more of the 8s. Just because I like them. But I also want to get the media mounts for them. Your phones work better than your GoPro. That's strange. Because those GoPros are made for action and low light conditions. Huh. Who knows? Definitely have to think about something. Think about other angles. I think live investigations would be great. I I think live investigations would be an amazing thing. Corgi, I think it means log into Twitch on your phone and just stream directly. Stream mobily, I think is what he means. I know a lot of people stream mobile. See a lot of people like out on the strip who will come down to Las Vegas Boulevard and do live streams from the strip. It's like going, really? That you ain't joking there, Corgi. Always something going on. Always some bums fighting or something. What the hell was that? Is that a fuck off asshole in there? That sounds like somebody in the background is saying fuck off asshole. Let's find out. Okay, I hear it go away. Oh my god. Okay, before I enhance this much more, I think I hear, go away, you stupid bitch. And the response is, fuck you, asshole. I might be off my meds on this one, but I'm thinking I'm hearing, fuck you, bitch, go away, asshole. Or something. It's something along those lines. I could be hearing things. Go away, stupid bitch. Something asshole. Go away, you stupid bitch. No frickin' way. It is. It frickin' is. Holy shit, guys. What is this stream turning into? Insults from the spirits? Insulting each other? Usually they're insulting me or another investigator. You never get spirits insulting each other in a prison. This leads me to believe this isn't the spirits from the prison. Corgi, it might. There's problem is there's no radio. There's no radio. There's no electricity in the prison. The only electricity is in the main office. So sing a lyric, that's fair. Please debunk. If you can, debunk it. If it's something you can identify. I welcome this. You guys know this. If it's a familiar sound to you guys, speak up. I want you to be able to debunk this with me, so I don't present false evidence to our clients. This is learning even for me. We had, I don't remember who it was when we were doing the Northern Nevada Railroad Museum. That's a train, or that's the sound the steam engine makes when it releases pressure. Stuff that I didn't know. You guys are helping teach me in certain areas where I don't know this. This is helping me become a better investigator. And it helps me become a better presenter to you guys for later down the road. So if you can debunk, debunk. I want you to. You're not rejecting me. You're not rejecting my evidence. You're helping me learn. Deds, we've already done this if you remember. We did this during the first investigation of Nevada State Prison. We were able to say that's a Peterbilt, that's a Kenworth. You know, that's that's an International, that's an air brake, that's an exhaust brake. You know, we were able to do that on that investigation. So, like I said, I want this. This is as clean as I think we're going to get it. I'm going to enhance the vocals one last time. Then we're going to save it and move on. We can identify "go away, you stupid bitch." It's anything after that I'm having problems with. Just wow, guys. Wow. So the good thing is, we got 2 EVPs off this, a male and a female. So we're actually having a very, very productive night. I'm happy. Jesus criminy, guys. What are we getting into with this? Oh, let me pause this. That's 2 insults. That's 2 insults. It's an insult, so we get to count them. So not only did we get 2 EVPs, we got 2 insults out of the deal. We got to use both counters. Been about a week since we got to do that. Yeah, boy. We're doing good. And getting used to the sounds of the prison. Oh, Tristan, what have you found so far? Started a new recorder tonight, the Tascam recorder. We got Hey, I Can't Do It, I Give Up, followed by an unknown. We couldn't figure it out. It sounded like All Right Fellas or Ben or All Right, I'll Do It. Because there was a murder right in that area, we're trying to nail it down a little bit more. I got to make a phone call tomorrow to get some names. We got an audible, what sounded like a name, like Dave Paulson or something along those lines. And what we just got was "Go Away, You Stupid Bitch" from a male spirit, followed by what sounded like "Fuck Off," and followed by something asshole. So tonight has actually been very, very strange in the EVP department. Yes, we're on episode, I believe, 40, 41 of the prison, and we still have another 6 recorders to go at 2 nights each. 40. Okay, it's 42 then. We're at 42, and we probably have another. It takes us 3 to 4 shows at least 3 or 4 shows per 5 hours. So we've got about another 20, 25 or 30 shows to go on the prison. Hopefully I can get another investigation lined up by then, because it's looking pretty slow until Halloween. But I've got some things lined up, even if I have to go to places I've already been. Might be from the hotel time frame, and I was just mentioning that. Exactly, Tristan. But you got to remember, the hotel goes back to 1860, 1859, because the prison was built in 1862. Did they talk like that in 1860? Go away, you stupid bitch. Did they talk like that in the 1860s? Did they say fuck you in 1860? That you got to also remember how people talk during a certain time frame. If it fits the time frame, then yes. After the creators of Yellowstone, yes, they did. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. What swear words did they use in the 1860s? So, like I said, some of these go back, 160 years. It's so hard to know speech patterns in different parts of the country and the way people talked. More word salad than what we use now, yes. And I will bring this up. There's a video out there. How far can you go back in time and still understand the language and still be able to at least do a basic communication? I think they said you can go about, if I remember right, like 1680 to like 1710 before you can no longer communicate, because the language has shifted and changed so much meaning the words have changed. So taking into account the language barrier, language may be the same, but the speech is different. But able to speak from the 15th century. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Tristan. Is going back, you're not going to be able to go past, 1680 before you cannot understand a thing. And the Cajun and Creole slowed down versions of French, that I did know. That one I actually did. So taking that into account, I'm going to have to do some research on see what swear words were used in the 1860s. We made it almost an hour into this recorder. Which, unless you do research and start speaking those dead versions of English, French, Russian, and Latin. And I'm actually looking into learning Latin. For the simple fact, I get into some of these areas with very dark spirits. Latin is a dead language, but it's still very learnable, especially if you're getting into any kind of demonic investigation. It is going to be very, very relevant. Tempted to learn Russian. Well, Perestroika. Do svidaniya. Speaking of do svidaniya, we've come down to the 2-hour mark. It's actually come down to that time to start wrapping it up. Tonight has actually been a lot of freaking fun. You guys have been absolutely priceless tonight. Just everybody in the room has gotten involved tonight. And it's been classic. We have had a lot of fun, especially with the EVPs we did get. Hopefully we can carry this on tomorrow night as we pick up. Tristan, it's all right. I even brought this up earlier. We all have lives. We all have work. I appreciate you made it in here, even if for a few minutes. It's all right. People come and go. People just come and go as they can, and you know what? Every little bit helps me. I see your name pop in here. It means the world to me. Like I said, even for a short time, I see your name pop on the screen. Thank you. And I'm sorry you came in a little bit later, and I'm right as I'm cutting the show. This is a community. We deal with it. It's okay. We move on, and there's always other shows. There's always other shows. We've got plenty of evidence we can go back over that we haven't analyzed yet. There is some stuff. And we're going to do it in time. 2 to go. Yes. What is today's? What's Friday? Will be number 200. Learn something new every day. Yes, and I learn from you guys as well. Friday's show 200. That is really, really hard to believe that we've made it this far in a very short period of time. It's a blessing. The show's a blessing, and so are you guys. You guys make this all worthwhile. You guys make this interesting, and you help me wind down my day. And we get to listen to spirits call each other names. But whatever on that note. Each and every one of you, I truly, truly thank you guys for being here tonight from the bottom of my heart. D&D streams, you may be close to 80. Well, you got to step up those amateur numbers. I'm kidding. We're all going to make it. We're all going to get back, be streaming. Deads, look forward to you getting back to streaming. Tristan, I know you're doing it too. Corgi, Vexus. Everybody throw each other a like who hasn't. Anybody who hasn't thrown each other a like or follow, please go do it. We're here supporting each other. We are one great big family, and we are only growing. It's just a matter of time. All our names are out there. Everybody's going to know who we are. And we all did it together. We all did it together. You guys have an amazing night. Have an amazing day tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for number 199. Have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.